Hey folks, it's Laura with Rain Tree Nursery, and today we are harvesting Asian plums. It's really important to know exactly how to tell when these plums are ripe because one of the characteristics of Asian plum trees is that the fruit ripens unevenly on the tree. And so to make sure that you're harvesting fruit that is at the peak of its luscious sweetness, we want to share with you how to tell when it's completely ripe. One of the unique characteristics about Asian plum trees is that there are so many wonderful varieties that ripen over such an incredibly wide span of time. It becomes really important to get to know your particular trees and when you can expect their fruit to be ripe. Here in the Pacific Northwest, we have some of our Asian plum trees that start ripening fruit in early July, and there are some Asian plum trees that don't ripen their fruit until into October. In fact, they ripen so late, we can't even grow them here in the Pacific Northwest. So step one is to really get to know the particular trees that you are growing. This tree is a Hollywood plum, and I happen to know that the color of this plum when it's beginning to be ripe is about the same color as the new growth of leaf on the tree. So when I start seeing the plums ripen to this color, I know to come out and check for step two, which is to look at the ground and see if any of the ripe fruit has fallen onto the grass. Now, step three is to feel the texture of the plum. I'm going to reach in and I'm going to feel whether this is nice and soft. And if it's soft to the touch, then step four is I lift it and see if it comes off. This one doesn't want to come off. So I know it's not ripe yet. I'm going to leave it on the tree and come back in a couple of days and try it again. And here we have a fully ripe plum that is showing one little distinctive quality that I always love to see when I'm picking my plums. And this is a split in the skin of the fruit itself. When I picked this off the tree, it was so full of sugar and juice that it literally split. I know that's going to make this incredibly juicy, very sweet, wonderfully tasty, and just the way I like it. Thank you for joining us. It's Laura with Rain Tree Nursery. Happy picking.